If you are an active investor, you have probably seen this image showing the loop of money between Nvidia, OpenAI, and Oracle. But is this a virtuous cycle or a vicious one? And how this so-called the infinite money glitch play out?
As you probably know, Nvidia just told the world that Nvidia will invest lot of money in OpenAI. OpenAI is buying from Oracle data centers and computational power, and Oracle is buying chips from Nvidia in what we can call a virtuous circle of money. Okay, what is interesting is that if we go on our forecaster terminal and we go on Oracle page and we go to the fundamental part and we go here where we can find the transcription of the earnings and we ask our AI assistant do to give us the highlights. What's it's really funny is that in the last quarter Oracle missed the earning per share. The expectation was missed by the company. But as you probably know, instead of crashing on the stock market, Oracle just had a huge up movement. It's like a skyrocket, as you can see here on the chart, because what they said in the presentation of the results was really astonishing for the market because they talked about the RPO growth and what they told to the market. They said, okay, we missed the expectation, no problem, guys, because we have already signed significant cloud contracts with a lot of company, including OpenAI, XAI, Meta, Nvidia, and AMD. Okay. What they are talking about is RPO growth. In fact, if we go here and I show you, RPO are the remaining performance obligation. It means these are not money that they already made, but these are money that they are gonna have, they are gonna get, but these are already signed contract. It's like a promise, okay? The company skyrocketed on the stock market, as I show you here in the overview page, not because of real results, but because this number, this RPO, skyrocketed at almost 500 billion. So it means that Oracle, which is a company active, really active in the data center business, data center for AI business, okay, just skyrocketed a lot because of these numbers. So nowadays, companies and the investors are looking more at the future results than the result the company just presented. And this is the proof because these are promises of payments, let's say, but the company didn't yet get this money on the account. Okay. And this is very naive, let's say, because as we can see here, Oracle is getting all these promise of payments from companies like OpenAI, and they will use this money to buy chips from Nvidia because of course OpenAI is buying computational power from Oracle, okay? And Nvidia, as you probably know, invested already lot of money, not only in OpenAI, but also in other companies that are involved in AI cloud computing infrastructure business. And this is very strange because, as you can see here in this picture, Nvidia is investing in many companies, and OpenAI is just one of those companies. As you can see here in this article, Nvidia already invested in CoreWave, Arm Holding, Applied Digital, Nebius Group, Recursion Pharmaceutical, WeRide. All these companies are really active in the field of artificial intelligence, and all these companies are heavily buying computational power from Oracle. Okay? So for Nvidia, investing in this company is kind of a way to secure in chips selling from other clients. Okay? So this could be normal. It look like normal, and all the big player in the artificial intelligence world are talking about this circle as something really normal. And if you ask to Jensen Wang from Nvidia, of course, he's not gonna tell you that they are investing in this company in order to secure orders, chips order for Nvidia, okay? But they will tell you, Jensen Wang will tell you that he's investing because he can see a potential grow in all these companies. But the reality is that all these companies, OpenAI first, are buying computational power from Oracle, and Oracle is one of the few players that can afford investing such a lot of money for buying chips. Okay, if these sound normal to you, it's not, guys, because I did a research and I went online searching something that already happened in the past. And I found something really interesting because if we go back, for example, in 2003, we are talking about more than 20 years ago. Okay, let me put in English because I this morning I did a webinar in Italian, so I translated the page. But if you go here, you can see that Cisco did something exactly like this in 2002. In fact, Cisco proved downright eager to land Metrocom along with scores of other telecom firms with shaky financial position, billions of dollars in financing over the years. The loans weren't made out of charity, of course. Rather, the transaction helped fuel a steady ride in Cisco revenue. What we are experiencing right now with Nvidia, OpenAI, and Oracle, we already saw it during the 2000 internet bubble. And if we go to our forecaster terminal and we go back to Cisco system and we go back to the chart more than 20 years ago, we can definitely see how it was, how it went, and how it ended. Okay? Look at Cisco. It took 20 years to go back at these levels. Okay? So, what we are experiencing right now, nowadays, with NVIDIA and other players, we already seen it. And this is something, guys, that you can find online. This is an article from the Time. It it's dated 2001, and this article is telling us exactly the same story. Okay, companies that in order to secure revenues are financing other clients. Okay, and this is really dangerous, guys, because if we go to Nvidia fundamentals and we go here in the visual part, of course, these guys are doing great. And if we see the ratio, these guys has tons of money. Look at the profit margin, 64%. It means that 64%, $64 out of 10 or out of 100, they become profit. So these guys has so much money, so many money that they can they they don't know where to put it, and they are starting to invest in clients in order to have money back. And this is something really dangerous, if not illegal. Because if we go here, I found this document on the Security Exchange Commission of the United States, where they say that Time Warner did this exactly thing in 2005, and this is illegal. Okay, so we have to try to understand what can go wrong. Okay, because we are investing right now in these all these machine, let's say, it's based on expectation. We have to try to understand what can break this wheel. Okay, because until those big companies like Google, like Meta, continue to investing in the in the growing of AI field, everything is okay. And I really think that this machine, this mechanism, can go on at least for, I don't know, maybe years. Okay, but if for some reason one of these players start to have troubles, the trouble will be like a snowball for all the entire market. Try to imagine, for example, nowadays everybody across the globe are using ChatGPT. I'm the first. I'm buying a superpower ChatGPT subscription plan, for example, and I'm not planning to stop to pay, honestly, because it's really helpful for me. And but try to imagine if maybe in 1, 2, or 3 years, OpenAI will call Oracle that in the presentation of the results already said, look, we will have a lot of money thanks to OpenAI because they are buying a lot of things from us. Try to imagine if OpenAI one day, as I told you, in 1, 2, or 3 years, will call Oracle and say, "Guys, we promised you 100 billion in buying a computational power, but we will do only 50 because people started to, I don't know, share the share the subscription, and we have a not growing number of clients." Try to imagine what will be the results of this car stopping. Okay, this is very interesting. We have to keep our eyes on. Okay, because what is happening, it's something that already happened in the past, as we can see in all these articles with the internet bubble. Okay, so we can definitely say that we are now in a bubble, but the problem with bubbles that we can only say we were in a bubble when the bubble bursts. Okay, so we have to be very, very cautious, and we have to be very close to what's happening, because sooner or later, what happened in 2000 with Cisco will happen again. It's only matter of time. Okay, And if we go back in the history, we have to learn from history in order not to get burned today. Okay. And artificial intelligence and how the big player in this field are behaving, it's something that we have to keep in mind. Okay. I'm not gonna sell right now my shares. I'm long on Nvidia with a huge position and I'm gonna keep it because I think it will take time for the market to recognize this situation. Okay. I think big investor knows that something is happening, but they are so involved in artificial intelligence that they will wait, and we have the first to see if this circle will be interrupted by something. Okay, we know that this circle will be interrupted sooner or later. We have to keep in mind that it happened before and it will happen in the future. Okay, we have to be focused, but right now I really think this machine can go on and on for maybe 1 or 2 or 3 years more. Okay. Anil, Oracle is a data center. It will query data. OpenAI need to store data. It store data in Oracle data center. Oracle need NVIDIA chip to speed up the queries in Oracle data center. NVIDIA mutual investor for OpenAI increases, which means more investment for Oracle. Yes, it's a circular, guys, okay? And it's very, very dangerous because it happened in the past. And if this machine will stop to work, we will see a burst in the AI bubble. And there, when we will reach that point, everybody will talk about the bubble of artificial intelligence, okay? Be careful, because we have to go away from the party before it ends. Okay, we have to stop dancing before the music stops. We don't have to do like they did on the Titanic, that where they were singing and dancing while the ship was sinking.